Either way, okay. I'm just gonna reflect on the day. Um, I know when I'm live this morning, I was, really, really frustrated, and I was, and it's just a lot of emotions. I didn't, really speak to nobody today. No, I didn't really answer the phone for anybody today. I just really, honestly, didn't want to be bothered as much. What I'm also realizing. Oh, well, let's just reflect on the day first before I tell you the realization I came to. Um, what else? Then we was getting ready. Everything was cool. I wanted to go to work tonight, but timing wise, it's just whatever. And then when I got there, as I showed you guys in the last live stream, it was fun. The last two, I don't know, but it was fun and it was cool. But I did have a this girl. Just go to bed, bro. You just been relax. Relax. It was cool and stuff at the club, but then I just felt myself just having moments of vulnerability because when I started when I started going there, I was with Markeece even before, cause I started, even before I started working there, I was going. It was like 2, 3 weeks in a row. I was going up there with Markeece, and I was trying to just do the fight night. So Markeece has been there with me from the beginning of me doing all of that. You know, even like I said, I sat in that same chair. That's the same. That's where me and him would sit every time I went. Whatever. It's just been a bittersweet. It just was bittersweet, and so I got asked this question today, and whatever. So somebody asked me how long were me and Markeece together. Markeece was in my life for only 4 months. Okay, I only met this man. I met this man back in. I seen him. The first time I seen him was way back in. When did I start working there? I think March, maybe April. I know, probably March. I seen him in March, but I stopped going to work for a while, and then when I came back, for some odd reason, my schedule got switched to night shift, and then I worked with him one time at night shift, and then the next day he got fired. Not fired. Some weird shit happened at work, and we just been together ever since. But I don't think amount of time of me knowing somebody means that I feel anything less or whatever. At the end of the day, um, yeah, time don't mean shit. The amount of time don't mean shit. Me and him went through so much, and we grew through so much, and you know, I've seen him at his worst and his lowest. You know, I've hurt him, and I feel like that's another thing that's playing through my head. Like, like I said, 4 months. Like I said, we were just getting started. We're just learning each other. We're learning each other's demons and each other's traumas. We're learning about. Thank you, baby. We're learning about each other's past. We're trying to build a future. I have my kids here with me. You know, and like I said, it just was a uphill journey. Like when I was down here, since I've been down here, I done went to jail, and who was there for me? Markeece was there. Uh, since him being in my life or we being in each other's life, he went to jail, and who was there for him? Asia. So it was more than just somebody I was fucking or somebody I was fucking with. This is somebody I really developed an interpersonal relationship with, and if you know me personally, you know that I battle a lot of my own shit, but I just you know have a better ways or have good better ways of um, different outlets, and I can handle and tame my demons. But there's times where I do have those weak moments, and a lot of people don't get to see that. And Markeece was one of those people who see me at my worst and still accepted me, and I see Markeece at his worst and still accepted him. Regardless of whatever anybody believes. Oh, 4 months, this and this. Yeah, I done went through hell and high waters with him. We done hurt each other. We done made up. We done went days without talking to each other. Uh, just regular relationship shit. And I feel like my main thing now is like in my head, I'm just regretting all of those moments. I'm just wishing I could say and do all the things that I know we had planned for the future. It's just like if I'd have knew I would only had you for 4 fucking months, I would have made sure I went out of my fucking way anytime you were being an asshole to me. I'd have made sure I would have kissed your ass a little bit more, or shit like that. And it's just I'm just feeling so much regret and then pain and stuff. And I actually found a letter that he wrote me, and I had read it probably like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I had just folded up and put it in my drawer. I don't remember it verbatim, but I was like looking for some drawers today, and I seen it, and I like had to shut my drawer a little bit. Um, but yeah, I did have a moment of vulnerability at the club. I was crying a little bit, but it's not like I was like belligerent, screaming. I wasn't losing my fucking cool. It's just, a lot of songs that they were playing, and just like I said, Markeece, I developed an amazing friendship with him. He was really like my best friend too, because it's like not a lot of people get to see me at my worst or my best. I'm really good at saving face, but with Markeece, it was none of that. Um, he made me feel confident. Like I said, it's a lot of shit that people don't know about me because, like I said, I'm really good at saving face. One of the main reasons why I wanted to work where I work is because I wanted to get my confidence up. I am very self conscious about my body and how I look. Like I am not the most delicate flower. I've always been an athlete. I've been a tom. I'm not gonna call myself a tomboy, but I've always been rough around the edges and shit like that. Like I don't mind sweating. I don't mind fighting. Uh, like I, th- th- 3 weeks ago, I did the fight night at KOD, where I have to get in a ring and box with mouthpiece, headgear, and I'm fighting, and a lot of females. Oh, I'm too pretty for that. I can't do that. And that's the type of shit that I like. And shout out to Marquise for actually being there, and I would just remember being so fucking nervous and being so anxious because that's just how I always was, and when I was competing or doing any athletic type thing, whatever. And Marquise did a really, really good job of keeping my head on straight and making sure that I did what I needed to do, and yeah, just speaking confidence over it, always making me feel good because, like I said, I don't know if y'all seen this nigga. He's fine as fuck. Marquise was so fine on out. Like his inside, he's just an amazing person inside and out. But his outsides are so fucking fine. His insides was even better than his outsides. But he was goddamn, ooh, something to look at. Okay, and those fucking eyes was like, oh my god, gateway to my fucking soul. That's probably why I fucking from day one, everything about this nigga, like, I can't even describe it. Like, it feels like I've been with him for years. It feels like I've been with, like, just the way. And when I say touch, I'm not even talking about being grown. I'm not talking about that. It's just like when somebody can touch you, and you feel one with them, like just holding hands with Marquise, looking in his fucking eyes, and just talking. You could just feel like it's just high vibrations, good energy. It's just like anytime when me and Marquise were good, even if we were bad, it's just like we would just be on each other's fucking wavelength. It's like Marquise reminded me so much of my motherfucking self. He act just like me. Like I could be goofy with it. Like I said, me, bruh, and I hate myself for this. I really wish we'd have been recording for YouTube this entire fucking time because you guys would really see all the shit that I'm talking about. Because now I just look like this sad ass girlfriend trying to hold on to some fucking memories that I didn't share to the world, so it must not be real. Like that's how I feel. Some people are perceiving it. Like, okay, well, you never posted this nigga on your social media, or you never showed him off, blah blah blah. So where the fuck did this nigga come from? And that's where y'all all got me fucked up because like I said, we move. The people that's around me see me and Markeece. The people that I work with see me and Markeece. My family back at home, they see Markeece on FaceTime, or they hear me talk about him, or they done seen us interact. Like I said, when I went to fucking jail, Markeece, that was his way of meeting my whole motherfucking family, all the fucking family on the phone. Oh, Markeece, meeting him on FaceTime and shit like that. Um, being here in the house with us. At one point in time, we was staying with my friend. Like, we literally been through so much in short amount of time, and I'm just very upset with myself because I don't. I just wish I would have just seized the moment a little bit more. I know that Marquise knew I loved him, and I know sometimes when we would, fight and argue about dumb shit, I would say, I know you don't love me. And he would say the shit, I know you don't love me because But it was, both of our ways of, I guess, wanting to be loved more, in which we always ended up doing. We always ended up loving each other more at the end of each dispute or argument or whatever, because at the end of the day, no matter what, we always ended up together. So, I don't know. My mind is just, you know, playing a lot of shit through my head, a lot of scenarios, a lot of conversations. Um, and more specifically, like recently, like just last week, you know, we had got into it and it had got bad. But like I said, we got through it and we were really, really good. And I just wish I would have knew that would have been my last full week with him because nothing that we argue about was even worth it. And you know what's so crazy about it is like even though we were seeing at odds, like I wasn't arguing back. It wasn't an argument. It's like it was like Marquise wanted to know that I wasn't going to leave him and we were going to still be solid even though we were at a disagreement. Because his thing was, well, you're so nonchalant. It's like you don't care about me. And it's like, Marquise, I do care about you. I do love you. But there's no point in me arguing with you. And there's no point of us constantly bickering at each other and being at odds if I know at the end of the day I'm still laying next to you, well, I'm still loving you, I'm still cuddling up, we're still confessing our love to each other. We're still making love to each other. We're still doing all these things. So there's no point in even arguing because at the end of the day, nobody wants to go to sleep, upset. Can you stop, Shma? So I'm just going through, a lot of the situations in my head. And I'm really upset because, and here she comes singing this song again.
Want to hear that song?
You can come sing it. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here.
Hi everybody, today I'm drawing the Powerpuff Girls, but I can draw in the room.
If you want to. I'd probably like to put a movie on or something. Yo, give me something else because I keep telling you, you gotta stop slobbing on me, bro. You gotta stop slobbing on me so bad. I don't like that. I don't like that. Give me a different shirt. You're not about to keep slobbing on me, bro. No. No. Give me this shirt right here. No, you got no. This right here with the stripes on it. A shirt, gracious. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Wait a second, y'all. No, I don't. You slobbing all over, bruh. I'm not with none of that right now. I'm not trying to get wet, bruh. Damn. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:05 in the morning. And this is a good distraction because she like this. Gracious keeps singing this song. It's just like I don't know. Like I'm calm right now, but then as soon as I get off of here with you guys, I'll think about something and I get angry again, or I blame myself for something, or I'm telling myself, I don't know. I don't know. I just wish so much stuff that I could do over. Oh, and this is what I wanted to say too. So I was saying, like, God doesn't make any mistakes or anything. Everything happens for a reason, even though I don't understand this reason. I think it's really fucked up to, bring somebody so amazing in my life, make me fall in love with this person, make me, you know, grow with this person. I learned so much about myself, you know, being with Markeece, being his friend, being his lover, through uh, causing him pain and him causing me pain and us fighting and loving, through the whole fucking this whole fucking chaotic beautiful fucking journey with this person. I'm so like I don't understand why God would put him in my life just to take him away. That's the part that keep getting me fucking angry. It's just like, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Like, and then I had to tell, oh, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm getting prepared to be the strong ass person for what though? Like, what am I supposed to do when I grow up? Like, what the fuck is my purpose? Like, what am I supposed to do? Because, I don't like feeling like I'm going through the motions. When I was with Markeece, I felt safe. When I was with Markeece, I felt safe. I knew that at the end of the day, regardless of whatever me and Markeece went through, that he was mine and I was his because we had loyalty and we had love. Then I keep seeing these memes and everything about, oh, just marrying somebody and fuck those papers. And I remember, because like I said, I hurt Markeece. And um, it would be times where, you know, sometimes his thoughts or his emotions would get the best of him. And he be like, you know what? I'm trying, and I just feel like right now I can't be around you. And I'm like, you know what? I understand that, whatever. But I wasn't willing to accept that. I I I, I begged my man to give me another chance, to show him and prove to him that I love him. Because obviously, the way that I was loving him and showing him, he wasn't receiving it the way that I was giving it. And I feel like that's what makes me so upset, because we had we worked through everything, and we were on our way to being fucking amazing. We were on our way to being fucking great. We were on our way to fucking take over and live out our fucking dreams together. All I've ever wanted was a, a solid ass family foundation. I grew up without my dad around. I grew up with just my mom, and she had her boyfriends, or ultimately my stepdad. But it was never no. It wasn't never no. This is the man of the house. This is the woman of the house. These are the kids. And then I come from a back in Rochester where being a baby mama is okay and shit like that. And I never wanted that. And that's probably why, I stayed in my abusive relationship with my daughter's fathers, because I didn't want to just be a baby mama. I wanted to be somebody's wife. I wanted to, build. I didn't want to have multiple baby daddies. I didn't want to be that person. But at the end of the day, going through that process, I ended up losing myself and stuff like that. And that's why I moved, so I can get back to me, so I could learn myself, so I can get back to who I was before that, because I had lost myself when I was in the, dealing with that situation. I had literally lost myself. I lost who I was. I forgot. I stopped doing things that made me happy, and I literally was going through the motions, and I was feeling stagnant, and I was so lost, and I was so confused. And that's why I had started YouTube all those years ago, because I feel like, well, let me do something for me. Let me do something that nobody can take away. Let me do something that um, I don't know. But anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? We were just at such a good space, and I just was so excited for our future. Like, I was okay with just being with Markeece. Like I don't think anybody understands that. I would never call myself a hoe or nothing, but I say I flirt. My my job, I work at a club, so it's my job to flirt with people. It's my job, and he accepted that. It's not like he was not insecure at all because he knew where we stood with each other. You working at the end of the day, and he giving me tips and shit of how I could do this and how I could do that. Like this nigga was a hustler. This nigga was outside, not here, but back at home, out selling t-shirts. This nigga used to sell fucking vibrators. This nigga used to do anything at any cost to get to the fucking paper, you know. And he looked good while doing it. He was an entertainer, a people person. Um, Everything about him was just so amazing. And I feel like if you know me personally, you know I'm very, very shy unless I really, really know you. And Markeece was not like that. And when I was with him, I wasn't like that. And when I was with him and I was with other people, he wouldn't allow me to be like that. He would just brought out that, natural energy. It's like we would feed off of each other's energy. We would feed off of each other's fucking funny. We're both making jokes. He's sitting in here talking shit. I'm running in here, farting on him and running out. Gracious in here coming in, farting, running out. He's screaming, let me out the door type shit, whatever. And fun. Somebody that really brought the child out of me, but somebody who also we brought the child out of each other. We brought the adult, we brought the demons out of each other, everything. But at the end of the day, we grew together, and that's what it's about. It's about finding somebody who wants to go on the journey with you, and no matter how the journey looks, and they want to stay and they choose to stay. And what we have that's what we had. You see how she keeps punching herself in the head? I had somebody who didn't want to run out on me. I had somebody who accepted me, somebody who accepted my children, somebody who played a father figure role to my children from day one. And like I said, I only had Markeece in my life for 4 months, but it was the most craziest and the most amazingest and the most beautiful 4 months of my life. I learned so much from him to where I know in the future when I'm, because apparently Marquise will only forever be my forever love, and I honestly feel like my first true love. He'll be that, but he can never be my husband. He can never be the first person I fucking travel the world with. He can never be the first person when I have a child, I have a water birth with. Like, the only thing I could be for him is the last person he ever was with, the last person he slept with, the last person he kissed, the last person he made love to, the last person he had a home cooked meal from, the last person he watched the show with. I'm just a bunch of his last, which I guess means not a motherfucking thing because that shit sucks. You know, I just it just sucks, bro. Like I feel like I don't belong here in this city. It's like since I got here, it's just been constant fucking bullshit, and this shit with him has just been the icing on the cake. And then it's like, okay, and let's get into the social media shit. I feel like, so I told you guys before I started a GoFundMe page, and I feel like a lot of people aren't supporting it or donating to it because at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, we've been seeing you post on social media all this time, but where did this nigga come from? And the type of, I mean, we posted each other here and there, but nobody would, like I said, unless she was around us, nobody would have knew because at the end of the day, what we had was for us. It wasn't like, oh, let's put it out on social media. Let's put it on social media because what I've learned over the years and just seeing other people's situation is when you put it on social media, that's how you fuck it up. I feel like you're inviting different energies in. You invite this and that and blah blah blah. So we weren't big on the social media shit. It just was me and Markeece and whatever personal videos we recorded or TikTok, Snapchat. It wasn't like we were plastered all over each other's shit. And then what's so crazy is I remember we did. Marquise had these two fucking videos of us on his Instagram, and I remember just being overwhelmed, and I told him to take the videos down. But I told him to archive the videos because it just was too much, and I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be by myself. I'm not gonna deal with nothing. Da da da. And me not knowing you can't archive Instagram videos, he ended up deleting them. And now my nigga's gone. And I mean, I was there, so I know about those moments. But those are moments that I'll never be able to share with the world because September 1st was our date that we were gonna be official. Fuck it, we on YouTube. Fuck it, we about to do this social media shit September 1st. Cause like I said, we had worked through every fucking thing. Like I don't know. Do you guys know what it feels like to like started from the bottom? Now we here. Do you guys know what that feels like? When I met Marquise, I was in a fucked up situation, and immediately was homeless. Here in my new city, I moved from homeless, came down here, tried to get my shit together, and still ended up quote unquote homeless, living in my car. I mean, staying in my car, in my car till 5, 6, whatever o'clock in the morning. We driving, me, Marquise, and my kids. That's how it was until I started working. Staying, we sleeping at an air mattress, and we sleeping on a homegirl couch. Me, Marquise, and my two kids. I'm 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 trying to work and do what I gotta do to put money in. Marquise is holding the kids down, type shit. You understand? Like we really was a solid ass fucking team, and even in the midst of that, you know, we still had to grow through shit. Like I said, I wasn't perfect, and Marquise wasn't perfect. And at the end of the day, like I said, fucking with somebody, huh?
Open them.
Oh wow, let me show everybody. Watch out for the glasses. Look at her abstract. She's getting really, really good. She like draws different versions of the Powerpuff Girls. Like you see how like Bubbles' hair is like longer, and she'll do Buttercup's hair different. She's doing a really good job. There you go, babe.
That's because Buttercup combed her hair.
Oh, okay.
And she got the best.
I like that. This girl. And she's been like just attached to me nonstop. Like I said, it's so weird. Um, it just sucks. It's
You
like
have this.
you can draw some more. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to. This is Bliss.
Oh, that's Bliss. Oh,
She
okay.
changed her new car
Oh, wow.
to there.
I'm so thankful for Gracious. Like, she makes stuff so easy. Constantly checking on me. She when I'm sitting here by myself and I'm crying, she come in here and tell me, Mama, you crying for Marquise? Like, don't worry. We see Marquise later. You see Marquise later. Marquise love you. Shit like that. And, I know I'm just rambling everywhere, but, I forgot what I was saying before Gracious said something to me. But, what's the, oh, fuck, what else I about to say? Um, it's just like, it just sucks. Because it's like, we've been fighting for this, and we finally got to the point where everything was perfect. And it's just like, it just got taken away all at once. And I just don't like that. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair for him. It's not fair for me. Like I would much rather like okay, he be in jail. At least I know I can go see him. At least I know uh I could we could get married. You know, I can marry you and get conjugal visit, bless you, signs. You know, shit like that. I would much rather him be in jail and I know I can still see him, or I have a time frame like okay, I could lay with you in 2 years. I can whatever, you know, type shit. But it's just like you just gone and I have to accept that. I don't think that's fair. It's just like we work so fucking hard to get to this point, and like I said, and you guys don't have to believe me. Y'all don't gotta believe me. I don't give a fuck if y'all believe me or not. Like I said, I knew what it was. He knew what it was. So it is what it is. Okay? And I wish he was here to say that because I probably look crazy. I probably look crazy trying to show the world and tell the world about a love that y'all never got to see, a love that y'all never got to experience. That shit's fucked up. But oh, another thought that crossed my head earlier. I was thinking like, if the tables had turned and if I would have something would have happened to me, and Markeece would have been here by himself. I guarantee, because I said me and him were so much alike, the good and the bad. But Markeece is definitely way stronger than I ever, ever could imagine. His fucking story and just everything he came from and everything he's been through is just like, damn. Like me, I'd have been, and I'm just being 100% honest. I'm just being 100% honest. That man had been through so much fucking shit, and I feel like that's what made me love him more because when a motherfucker been through some shit like that and you still can love as hard as you do and still be as loyal as you are, oh yeah, you're a keeper. That's why I wasn't letting Markeece go nowhere. The fuck, Markeece? What? You not about to talk to who? You want to leave? Yeah, no, I can come with you. The fuck? What are you talking about? You're not going nowhere. You're mine. And he liked it, that crazy shit. So I don't give a fuck nobody saying niggas like that crazy shit. And my nigga definitely like that crazy shit. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, he loved it here. Miss Jenkins. Yeah. Show y'all all in my phone. Wanted to marry you. We supposed to do this. Cause you know how niggas be soon as shit it be bad. Like, oh yeah, we was supposed to do this and we was supposed to. Nigga, nobody said we wasn't doing none of that. You just in your feelings right now, so you talking crazy. But yeah, at the end of the day, he knew what it was. And I got this on my finger. It's a hair tie because at the end of the day, we didn't officially go get married. It was something that we wanted to do. And when he asked me, he said, "You want to marry me?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I want to get you a ring." And I said, "We don't have to get a ring. You can tie a piece of string around my finger and I'll be okay with that." Believe it or not, I don't give a fuck. So I have this on my finger because my man is not with me and I want to give him one too. Even though, a lot of people might think it's corny or whatever, but in my head, that'll forever be the man that I was supposed to marry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I was supposed to marry him. At the end of the day, that's my fiance. That's the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And she keeps punching herself in the head. So y'all can say I'm corny for that, but I think I'm gonna give him one on his finger too. Nice little orange. I don't know if it's gonna be orange or something. I don't know. I just want him to have it and make me feel connected to him and make me feel like, you know. But anyway, off subject. But Markeece will always say, Markeece say all the time, like you got family and you got friends, to where if me and him, he wasn't when he said it, it wasn't like oh yeah, he was gonna pass away. It was never stop. It was never that type of thing. It was just like oh yeah, oh you're so nonchalant because yeah you already know like you got your friends whatever you not gonna miss me this and that you'll be fine because you got people if anything I'm the one that's gonna be hurt I'm gonna be the one sitting here crying by myself because da 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 you the only person I got here and then my grandma back in Florida And then I don't got my kids, and uh, if you know Markeece and you heard you know the same. He would just say the same stuff all the time when it came to that. So I wholeheartedly believe that if the tables had turned and it was Markeece sitting here, you know, trying to tell y'all how much he loved me and everything that we went through, whatever, he would be losing his fucking mind. Like, thankfully, I have my kids here with me. Thankfully, I have my cousin here. Thankfully, I have my friend and my coworker here and stuff like that. Markeece didn't have that, So I could just imagine after everything Markeece had already been through, and then us to be at this fucking pinnacle, and then for me to just be taken out of his motherfucking life. Who knows the fucking mental headspace Markeece or what the fuck he would have did? Like, I mean, I got a pretty fucking good idea, but at the end of the day, man, just some bullshit. But that's all I really wanted to say. I just miss him so much, y'all. I just miss him so much. I don't want to have to. I don't like having to force myself to do shit. I don't want to have to. Look at her with her damn cord in her mouth. I don't want to have to like force myself to do stuff. And somebody commented earlier was like, I'm glad to see that you're happy. I'm glad to see that you're trying, and that's cool. But I don't want to have to do that. Like life is was already like I said, I'm just now getting my shit more together. You know, I just got my place back in June, middle of June. Just got my place in June. Just started back working when I started working end of May. End of May, yeah. Just started working end of May. Just got my place middle of June. You know, so and I just and I'm at the point where I like okay, I found a person that oh wow. Then I found a person that loves me for me, loves my kids as if they were his own, and wants to work on us, is loyal, dedicated, selfless. Not saying that this nigga was perfect because yeah, this nigga did shit that definitely got on my motherfucking nerves, but I'm pretty sure vice versa. Nobody's perfect. Like you said, when you're with somebody, you're learning them. You're learning. We're not gonna do shit perfect. Like one thing, Markeece sweated so fucking. Oh my gosh, I had to put the fucking AC on 69 at the highest. It definitely could go lower, but Markeece used to fucking sweat. I used to tell him he was a fucking X-Men. Like, I'm like, bro, are you a fucking amphibian? What type of animal are you? Because anytime he would yawn or anything, he sounded like a fucking lion, for one. He was, like all these extra fucking noises. I used to be like, yo, bro, you're dragging it, bro. You mad fucking loud, for one. But, fuck, what was I saying? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Shit. Oh, him being sweaty. He would lay in the bed even with his shirt off, and literally I could wipe the fucking sweat off of him. If we held hands, it'd be cool. But then when I mentioned like, "Oh, you holding my hand," he'd be like, "Stop that! Why did you say that?" Da da da. Because then all of a sudden his hands would like fucking activate, and it would be so much fucking sweat. But I loved it, and I feel like that's what made it even fucking like. We just had this weird ass, nasty, dirty ass fucking relationship where we were just way too comfortable. We were just like way too open, way too comfortable. That's why it's like somebody like, oh, how long you been fucking with him, or how long is he? It feels like it's been years because there's no way like you click with somebody off rip, and me and Markeece clicked off rip. I miss my friend. I miss my friend. I miss my friend so much. I miss my lover, but I miss my friend even more. I miss him so fucking much. I miss him. I miss everything about him. All the stanky shit. Like, y'all ever had a sour cream glazed donut? So they usually have them at Tim Hortons. There's no Tim Hortons out here, but there's a gas station called QT, and they have them. So I had got me, I think I had got me two. This nigga ate both of them. So I'm like, okay. So I went and got three. I wake up. He walking out the fucking room, about to go warm up my motherfucking donuts, and he got a whole fucking cup of milk. He's like, "Oh, you want some?" Yeah, they're mine. I want my. This literally, this is like last weekend before. Yeah. Then I went to the store and I had got a fucking 6 pack, and he barely wanted to fucking touch it. Had a fucking attitude like, "Oh, you didn't want me to eat your donuts before. I'm not gonna eat them now." Nigga, eat the fucking donuts. Now there's two fucking donuts. I don't even want to touch the donuts because those is Markeece's donuts. But like, when is he gonna come eat his fucking donuts? You know? I'm still texting my nigga like he here. I'm at the gas station telling him like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to come give you the Gawk Gawk 3000." Bruh, did you guys see that fucking thing? It was just like, show yourself, then show the person that gives you that Gawk Gawk 3000, that slippery da 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 da. Bro, I think he has the videos on his fucking phone that he literally. I'm telling you, we were ready, bro. We were literally recording. Oh, I'm so upset, bro. I just wish, like, from fucking with Markeece, I know that, in the future, whatever, I pray to God that, I don't know, like, some people believe, I mean, obviously, we live in it's a spiritual, thing we got going on. It's a spiritual battle around us all the time. People have spirits around them all the time. That's why, you know, you always got to stay prayed up. You always got to, watch what you say, because a lot of thoughts that we get aren't our thoughts. But once you put those thoughts into words, it's like you're asking the universe, or you're asking God, or whatever you truly believe in, you're asking for that energy. So, like, say for instance, like growing up, I said in Rochester is common for multiple baby mamas, multiple baby daddies. So from a kid, I always said I never wanted to be a baby mom. That's something I used to verbally and vocally say I don't want to be a baby mom. And what did I get? I ended up being a baby mom. I'm their dad's third baby mom, at that. You understand? Um, and then still, let's say hypothetically, my man was still here, and me and Markeece would have got married. I still would have been technically his baby mom and his wife. So it's like you got to be careful of the shit that you don't be careful of the shit that you say you don't want, because you end up getting it. You end up getting that as well. So yeah. What the fuck? What point was I trying to make? I don't know. It's just, I'm trying to be, careful and and selective with the shit that I'm saying, even though, like, I want to scream to the top of my lungs. I feel like I feel like I'm being tortured. Um, I don't know why. I feel like I don't fucking know. But what was I saying before? I'm sorry, y'all. Damn, what did I say about something about what your thoughts and what you saying? Spiritual warfare, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, just about being careful with the stuff that you put the energy and stuff that you put out into the universe, because you end up getting shit that you don't want. Like, even up to um you know I don't even like to use the M word. I don't like to say murder. That's what happened. Markeece was murdered. So even up until the point where Markeece, you know, lost his life. Oh, I know what I was saying. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 points. So, Okay, up until the point where Markeece had lost his life, Markeece had been acting and he had been doing a lot of stuff for music videos. And just 3 weeks ago, there was a video from Muwop, MUWOP, wherever. And when the video starts off, it's Markeece and he's walking, he's on the phone, blah blah blah, and there's two guys in a car, and they're plotting, and they sneak up on Markeece, and he goes to pull his gun, but they shoot him and they kill him in the video, and that was just 3 weeks ago. And then the video he was casted for before that had to do with him being a thug and him like robbing somebody and shooting somebody. And then the video before that, da da da. Because when they dropped the video, I put this on my kids. I'm like, bro, why the fuck do they keep giving you these fuck? I don't like this. I'm like, when you supposed to start filming for your this the fucking web series? Cause they keep giving you these gangster fucking roles, and they give like he was in the twerkulator video, you riding in on the skateboard, then you in the fucking he was in the Young Thug video, and they was fighting in that video. Then he was in the Mulatto and the Dirk video, and he's outside the car talking to the girl. And he's like vibing and dancing. That video. Then he's in another video with somebody where um, he's like interrogating and shit. And I think he like goes to like pistol whip or slap a nigga, but that's an aggressive, aggressive one. Then he did another role where he's in the scene with this girl and either she or he accidentally pulled a trigger. Like, it was just so much shit leading up to that to where I just was very uncomfortable. I'm like, what the fuck? So then the fact that, you know, when somebody pass on their social media, it's the last shit that they post. That's the last thing Markeece posts, and it's that fucking video, and it just so happened to be literally how he ended up passing. It's just like you gotta be. It's just the energy that you put. Like, I'm just so upset. I'm just so upset. Like, obviously we can't see shit coming, but it's just like we gotta. I'm not saying that's why he his life got taken from him. I'm not saying that's why, but you know, the fucking energy leading up to it, it's hard to fucking think otherwise. Uh, but what I was gonna say when I said, when I was saying I pray that because even though our if you read in the Bible, I might say it wrong too, but like if you read in the Bible, it's like everybody is a spirit, right? And in order for a spirit to be on earth, it has to be in a body. Because if the spirit isn't in a body on earth, therefore it makes it illegal. That's in the Bible, right? So even though Marquis's body is dead, his spirit lives on, right? And I just pray that his spirit finds his way back to me, and maybe another man, and he finds me, and I still can marry Markeece. I want to marry that spirit. I loved that spirit. I was willing to grow with that spirit. I wanted to help heal that spirit. That spirit wanted to help heal mine. I've never had a man in my life that really honestly was wanted to know everything that about me, good, bad, ugly, want to know everything bad that happened to me, and really honestly want to just show me different, and just be all about Asia. Like, I feel like every man that I had in my life, um, any relationship I had with any man, even friendship or a partner, uh, even family, and I feel like it always came with terms and conditions. It's just like, well, as long as you're doing this, I can do this. As long as you're doing this, I can do this. It wasn't with that with Markeece. All he says, as long as you loyal, as long as you love me, I got you. That's it. You could be hurt. You could be hurting me, and I'm still gonna be loyal to you. You could be hurting me, but I know we could grow through this together, and that's what made me love Markeece so much. He accepted me flaws and all, and I accepted him flaws and all. And like I said, what we had was real and it was genuine, and it wasn't perfect, but that's what I loved about it. I just wish that I just wish I had more time with him, because 4 months wasn't enough. Like, I feel like maybe I'm dreaming, and I can't wait to wake up from this nightmare. I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to I don't want to feel this way. And it's like, do I have to I'm thinking of so many scenarios and how I can like trick my mind to where I don't be angry or I don't just be bugged the fuck out. And it's just like maybe I should tell myself Markeece broke up with me and he blocked me and he don't want shit else to do with me. And tell myself, you know what, Asia, regardless of whatever y'all been through, since it's only been this little bit of time, regardless of how long, regardless of how much y'all been through in that little bit of time, it was only this amount of time. So instead of focusing on the experience and the memories and how much we've grown through, even though it feels like we've been together longer, I should tell myself, you know what, it was only 4 months. Bitch, get over it. It was only 4 months. Get over it. He don't want you. He left you, but not like left like he died. Like I tell myself like Markeece just broke up with you. He don't want them to do with you no more. Leave him alone. It's like, do I tell myself that to get over it? Because even then, if Markeece thought he was about to break up with me and not talk to me, like who was about to send me to Addy, hunt you down? I know where you live. Well, you live here, but I know, yeah, I know where your people stay at. So who ain't pulling up? So it might be hard for me to trick myself into believing that because I know me. Like you not about to stop fucking with me without giving me a good explanation that I can accept and walk away from and really believe without me fucking going stupid. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm just my mind's just been everywhere. I know if I'm just if the tables was turned, if Markeece was here and I was gone, Markeece would be in here going fucking crazy. Cause I literally was just telling him the other week, I'm like, you know what? I think I should go home for a little bit and just read back center. I feel like I'm not motivated. I feel like I'm distracted and stuff. He was like, oh, you feel like that because of me? I said, no, it's not because of you. It's not because of you. I just feel like I just need to go home and recenter. It's something about being home that motivates you to get back on your shit. Cause I had stopped going to work as much, whatever. And maybe, like I said, and maybe it's cause, and I'm not gonna say it's maybe. I really just wanted to be here, laid up with Markeece, and just be here in the house with him, and just spend as much time with him and just basically live up under his motherfucking nutsack. That's really what it was. I really love my nigga, regardless if he was going through shit like that. I mean, granted, when you on bad terms with somebody, it kind of makes it difficult to be around them. But I still, I would lay in the bed with him, even though he had a stink ass attitude, and I might, put my leg on him like, yeah, I love you, even though he being stink, and he would wait for me to cuddle him. Girl, such a fucking brat, bro. Marquise is my big ass baby too, like, and it's so crazy because Sunday, the, the day, literally the day before he had got killed, whatever, he was laying on me and I was recording him and he's like a big ass fucking baby. And then I got him and Cita both fighting over me. If he got his arm on me, Cita pushing his arm off of me so she's scratching him to get the fuck off of me so she could be on the left side, he could be on the right side. I can't move. Gracie's asking me for fucking cereal and fucking juice and she want me to make her waffles. I'm laying with both of them in the motherfucking bed. I have Gracious bringing the fucking waffle, the fucking toaster in here and I'm making the waffles on the side. I'm telling you, what? It's like I call Markeece daddy and I'm everybody mommy. That's what it fucking felt like. I call him daddy and everybody calling me mommy. I'm everybody mommy. Everybody want to be on mommy. Everybody want to be around mommy. Everybody need mommy. So that's what it felt like. It felt like I lost my future husband. I lost my best friend. I lost a child. I lost somebody, and I'm not even gonna say a child. I feel like a child, you help them grow. So in that case, like I was Marqueece's child too because he helped me grow. He helped me, see things in myself that I didn't see. Like I said, I haven't always been the most. I never felt the sexiest or the most feminine and stuff like that. But this is a man that I have pouring into me every day that you're so beautiful. You don't need this. You don't need this. I'm telling him how I want my titties done. Oh baby, you don't need that. Then it's like, okay, you get a little bit titty. And I'm like, okay, you see what I'm talking about? That type of situation. Oh, I miss my nigga so much, bro. This shit is trash, and it's fucking 7:46 in the morning. And I know if he was here, he'd have probably we probably would have both been on here still together, or I probably wouldn't have been on here because he'd have been telling me put the fucking camera down. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is you doing? This is why you be sleep till 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon anyway, because you be up all night doing that bullshit when you need to be laying with me. Why is you talking to everybody else instead of laying with me? Ha, girl, I used to hear that shit all the fucking time. You keep getting in and out the bed. Keep getting up. Oh, well, I'm thirsty. Gracious needs some. Cita needs some. Oh man, I just want. I used to. Oh my god, boy, you stressing me out. Now I wish he was stressing me out. I would do anything for him to stress me out. I would do anything for him to fucking complain that I'm not here, up under him, or I'm not cuddling him enough. It was to the point to where like I would cuddle him when he was asleep, but like I said, he used to sweat so fucking much, so I used to be like, oh my fucking god, I have to take a shower just from fucking cuddling you. I don't think you're cuddling me. I would wake him up to show him, see, I'm cuddling you, just so he would know. Because Markeece was my big baby. Markeece was a big ass baby. Like, like I said, he held shit down, man of the house and shit like that. But when it came time when it's just me and him, like us, that was my baby. That was my baby. I laid Markeece laid. I had Markeece up under me more than I was up under him. Like you say, like he felt safe with me, and that's what, and I feel like that's what matters the most. He felt safe with me. Like if I was to show y'all the video, well, I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post everything I have of us and I'm just gonna repost it because, like I said, I only had Markeece in my life for 4 months. What I have is all I have, unless I find some more shit in his phone. But I done found videos on TikTok that I didn't even know he had of us on TikTok. I done found shit on him on, I think one, maybe 2 or 3 videos of us on his Facebook that he posted. I done found a few on my Snapchat. But like I said, we don't have a lot, and everything, all the memories I have of Markeece will just be near and dear to my heart and stories that I can share with you guys. I just wish that I actually could show you guys because it just was so awesome. This was just a beautiful ass person. He just loved him some fucking Asia, bruh. Loved the fuck out of me, and I love the fuck out of him, and he's fucking gone, and I just gotta accept that, and I'm not willing to accept that. Like, I don't I'm not suicidal. I need everybody to understand that I'm not suicidal. So I understand I might come on here, I might be spazzing, screaming. I need you guys to understand it's just me dealing with all my emotions. I go from happy to sad to fucking raging. I'm feeling so many fucking emotions and it hasn't even been a week yet. So I need everybody to understand that. That's why I'm doing this. I'm just talking. I need to get this shit out. So my mind is at least a little bit clear. So at least I could dream about the nigga. Because if my mind is going, 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 how the fuck can, I calm my thoughts enough to even have a dream? Like I need to get this shit out. When I'm happy, I need this. Because like I said, if something were to have happened to me, what mark would I have left? Asia does YouTube. Markeece would probably be sitting right here watching all of my fucking YouTube videos that he never seen. Just so he could feel like he's closer to me, or just so he could feel like he's learning me. Because like I said, we were learning each other. We finally got to the point to where like we were like, okay, this is it. Like this is why I said a few weeks ago. I'm not gonna say a couple. I'm gonna say a few weeks ago. This is when we were talking about let's go get married. Let's go get married. Let's go get married. And I put this on my kids, and I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. I was gonna marry this nigga. This nigga wanted to marry me. We were gonna get married. He asked me to marry him. You understand that? I did not have to have a fucking ring on my finger. I had a Markeece gave me a bracelet like the first fucking week we met, and it's like a bracelet he had found at the job, and it was like a bead bracelet, and it just said love. You know, you spell it with the beads, LOVE, whatever. And I never took that shit off. You could look in all my fucking videos from me working all these past fucking months. I never took that motherfucking bracelet off. Never took it off. And just recently, that shit popped. And I have it in a fucking bag. I can show y'all. You can see it on me. I got it in a fucking bag right here, alongside with on Mother's Day, he got me these two cute ass little necklaces. They weren't real, but I didn't give a fuck because I'm not no materialistic ass bitch. Like I said, it's the thought that count. And Markeece loved me. Markeece loved me, and I loved Markeece. So I'm gonna show y'all. This is a piece of his hair in it too, because Markeece had 4 wicks in his hair, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of his dreads had broke. And so he had tied it up, but then he had left this piece of the dread up here. So I have it. Not saying I'm gonna do any voodoo or anything. I mean, at this point, anything to see my nigga. I'm just kidding. Lord forgive me, I rebuke that. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys. Look, not the dread, but this is the bracelet, and like you guys can see in any of my fucking. I don't want the fucking love part to come off. My bracelet just had fucking popped, but you see, it say love on there. And I got all the beads in there. And then this is back on Mother's Day. Markeece had got me these 2 necklaces. He got me these 2 necklaces. It's a penguin and a moon. The penguin and the moon or whatever. And then when I had got into some bullshit with my fucking roommate back, you know, like I said before, we was homeless. All 4 of us was fucking damn near homeless out here together. They had got popped, but I kept them and shit like that. So this is like my, my little thing of Markeece, and then this is my baby's dread. My baby's dread. Well, this one, I don't. This was a part of one of the wicks, and it's just whatever. But Markeece didn't have to give me no ring. Like, I knew what was up, and he knew what was up. And like I said, y'all might call me crazy for it. I'm wearing this. It's a hair tie. Hi, baby. Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. Like I said, it's just a fucking hair tie. And I wish, when I told him you could just put a string around my finger, I actually put the hair tie on him because, yes, ma'am, means I love you. I wish I would have just put a piece of string or put this hair tie on his finger because at least, you know, he'd have felt it while he was, I mean, he knew what it was. A piece of string around his finger didn't have to mean or whatever, but it's just like now that he's gone, like I really wish he would have had it on, like this piece of fucking string on his fucking finger. And I probably look crazy because like I said, you guys didn't see this man. Only people like I have around me or family and friends that, seen on FaceTime got to see him and meet him and, see us and experience us, whatever. But I know I sound psychotic. I probably look crazy. But I just really love Markeece. And I miss him so much. And he made me really happy. And I learned so much from him. Like I said, I pray that God, like, even though his body isn't here, his spirit is here. And I hope his spirit goes into somebody and they come and find me. Because I want to be with that spirit again. I want to be with that again. I need that in my life. And it's just like this week alone, since he's been gone and I've been just watching all these videos and stuff like that, I've learned so much more about him. Like I said, we've only had each other for 4 months. We had so many fucking plans. We were supposed to be going to New York so he could meet my family. We were supposed to be going to Florida. We were supposed to be, anytime we would leave out the house and we were in a lift and he was going his separate way and I would, drop me off to work first and then he go, it'd be like, damn, baby, it feel like we on our way to the airport. And I'd be like, don't it? Don't it? Holding my hands, just having his head on my shoulder, me just rubbing his fucking face, sitting here combing his fucking beard, fucking playing with his fucking pubes, like, oh, I like that. You know, and it's just like I just miss that. I just miss my nigga. I just miss him. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I'm doing this. I know y'all probably not even interested in none of that shit. Y'all don't give a fuck. It's just like, well, bitch, you been going off of YouTube for a year, and now you come back. Every time you come on this bitch, you sad. And it's just like, it's not. It's just like, I just thought that, once I moved and we came here and stuff was good. Once I moved and I came here, what you want? Both of them? Oh, the ponytail. Once I moved and I came here, things were gonna get better for me, and they have. You know, it's just I just knew my little rough patch of hardship was over because I feel like things in my life have just been really really hard and difficult since 2016. Like I said, 2016, I got with my daughter's father, and we had our trials and tribulations, and it just was really really bad. And then dealing with all of that, and then I had Gracious 2017, and we just dealt with so much shit with that, and then turn around had Cita 2018, and uphill with her health and stuff. And like I said, the whole time I hadn't been working since 2017. I was living house to house. I was in an abusive relationship. I was depressed. I was suicidal. I was in and out of psych wards. Like, this is a bunch of shit that people would have never knew about me because I'm so good at saving face. I'm so good I could come on fucking Instagram and post a picture and everything looks good and everything, looks like it's together, but and behind the scenes my life was really chaotic. And me moving down here, I just thought, shit was gonna be better, and it has been. I have a roof over my head. I have my own room. My daughters have their own room. I have furniture in my house. I have TVs. My kids have clothes. It was once upon a time, when we were in the midst of all the stuff that we were going through. Um, we lost everything we had in storage, and all I had was a little duffel bag of clothes at my daddy's house. The kids ain't have no clothes, they ain't have nothing. We through donations and all the social workers through the programs through the hospital. People helping us with Cita. We were able to get clothes and stuff like that. Now everything seemed like it was so good, and then this happened. I just want my nigga. Like, my nigga should be right here. My man was just right there. My nigga was just right there, bruh. My best friend was right there. My future was just right there, and I should just got ripped out of my fucking, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I feel so stuck. I feel so lost. And Markeece, all I want is you. Like, I want you. Like, why haven't you come see me yet? Like, that's what I feel like. And I know, like, this man was so gung ho about his kids. I know he probably just sitting there chilling with his kids. And you know what? And I wouldn't even be upset. I'm being selfish. Like, why haven't I seen you yet? Why haven't I felt you? I did feel him today though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I mean, it could have been a fucking coincidence. How the songs was playing back to back, and it could have been a fucking coincidence. But I personally don't think there's no coincidences in life. I don't know. But no doubt in my mind that if Markeece had the abilities and his spirit is traveling, that motherfucker is with his kids. Okay, he's with his kids. Again, he probably gonna go see his grandma for sure. But he definitely about to come over here and make sure me and the girls is good. Cause like I said, and like he said, me, you, and the girls against the world. And I got that on video. Cause motherfuckers like to say a bunch of shit about motherfuckers when they die. Like, oh yeah, they said this. I might can't prove to y'all that this man wanted to marry me. I can't prove to y'all that we were pushing to have kids. I can't prove to y'all that we were in a good space. I can't prove to y'all that he lived here. I can't prove, I can't prove none of that shit to y'all because I quote unquote, I don't have documentation. So I could just tell y'all that. But one thing I do have documented is me, you, and the girls against the world. And that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. And I just wish my man was here with me. I wish that, you know, I was able to give him the gift of a child, more children. I wish I was able to, let him experience more of what it was like to be a father because, his personal situation with his kids, long fucking story. But, I feel like both of us were robbed of that parental experience, if that makes sense. Markeece had 4 kids. I have my 2 kids. Markeece's situation, he, you know, him and his the mother of his children, the situation just was what it was. So Markeece wasn't able to see his children, and it ate him up. And he wanted to see his kids, and he would try this and this and that. But I mean, like I said, I only had Markeece in my life for 4 months, so I only could go by stories and shit that he told me. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I know that this man really really loved his kids. I know he wanted to see his kids, and I know he wanted to talk to his kids. And at times, it was very very. I know he hadn't seen his kids since in over a year. I think, and it's so crazy because he died on his twin's birthday, and that's the last time he's seen. I think he's seen his twins last year. He said he's seen his kids for 30 minutes last year, and before that, he hadn't seen his kids for a year. So in 2 years, Markeece had only seen his kids for a half an hour, and I don't know. I can probably count on maybe one hand. I'll say one hand. It could be more because again, that's not my business. That's he that's between the mother and his children and him, whatever. But from what I know, I could probably count on one hand from what Markeece has told me how many conversations that he done spoke with his kids this year. I mean, since he's been in my life. So I don't know, but I just know when I would sit here and talk about you know my experience, with being a mother and how I didn't get to enjoy it. He like, damn, your situation sounds just like mine, you know. So I really wanted to experience that with him. I wanted to, I not to get too into detail, whatever, because now this video is getting mad fucking long. I wanted to keep it no longer than an hour, but when I start talking, I just can't help it, and I don't care. I'm just talking. I want to get it out anyway. But when I was pregnant with Gracious, I wasn't allowed to have anybody, touch my stomach. I don't even have any pictures of my belly with Gracious. I didn't take any paternity pictures. I didn't have no baby shower. When I had Gracious, I was in the hospital by myself. And then we went through so much bullshit. Um, the whole time. And then turn around, same thing with Cita. But, a lot of people in my family and people around me, they're like, okay, well, XYZ, we're not about to let this happen the second time around with you having a baby. So it was a little bit more people around, but behind the scenes, I was still getting the backlash from it. So I was like, again, I don't have any maternity pictures of, I didn't take maternity pictures. I didn't have a baby shower. It was none of that with Sita either. And then immediately, 3 months, I mean, I had her home for what, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and then she was in the hospital for 3 months. So I was really robbed of that experience of being a mother, and just how Markeece felt like he's robbed of those experiences and those moments of a father, like the first steps and this, da da da. Markeece didn't get to see any of that with any of his children, and that really bothered him. And and it was hard at times for him to even be around my kids, and Gracious telling him, "Oh, I love you," and him Cita cuddling up with him, and us all sleeping in the bed, and watching a movie. Sometimes Markeece would be being with us and be cool, and then and he just might start crying, or he just got to walk away a little, because he's just like, damn, I wish I had this with my own children, you know and I had to respect that, because at the end of the day, the great and he told me this, literally, we've just talked about this fucking last week. The greatest gift a woman can give a man is a child, and um I wanted to give that to Markeece because he deserved it, like, granted, he didn't treat my kids like they weren't his, uh at all. You would When we were out and about and stuff like that, they thought that my kids were his. That's how people treat, if we were out to eat, or we anything. He got Gracious on his back going to the ice cream truck, and this and that, and they're going on walks and going, like, you would have thought that, this was our square. This is our, you would have thought that, but no, I can't even do that. I can't give Markeece those experiences. And it's like, I only had him for 4 months. So it's not even like, oh, had I got pregnant in the beginning, I can give those Markeece those experiences. All he would have been able to have feel was shit, not even no kicks in my stomach, you know? So it's just, those are just the thoughts I'm having, and my mind is just, everywhere. I'm happy, I'm happy that I'm able to talk and not, you know, be overwhelmed. Uh, oh, I don't know. I did go to sleep this morning watching one of his videos, and I fell asleep closing my eyes and just kind of like picturing him here in the room with me. After after um after I got off a live earlier when I said I'm overwhelmed, I after I calmed down and shit, I put a video of his on. I think it was like an hour and a half video, and just closed my eyes, and it was like, it's one of his smoking review videos, and he's just like talking and being funny and playing music and smoking. So it you know kind of felt like he was here in the room with me, like it was normal. We sit here, play music, we smoke, laugh, chill, crack jokes. So that's what it kind of felt like. So I was able to get some sleep earlier, but I didn't have no dream of him, and that's what's kind of pissing me off. But I guess I dream of him when I need to, or when he wants me to see him. But I just miss my baby. I miss him so much, and I just wish that I just would have suffocated him with so much love while he was here. And I don't know, but I guess that's relationships. You never know when your time is gonna go. And if I learned anything with Markeece, is seize every moment. You have an idea or something that you want to do, go for it. Don't wait. Don't pause. If you love somebody, love them all the time. Show them you love them, even if they're fighting you and telling you, "Oh, you don't love me, you don't love me." Do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Go above and beyond to show them that you love them, because they know that you love them. They just, people need reassurance. Like, I'm the type of person that need reassurance. Markeece was the type of person that need reassurance. That's why we were so good together, because we fit. We fit. He constantly poured into me. I constantly poured into him. I'm constantly praying over him. I'm getting him more comfortable with praying. We all sitting here, claiming and receiving it. Me, him, and Gracious in Jesus' name. And I'm telling you, like, we were in such a good space. Like, I'm like really devastated. Like, I've only sat and prayed with one other person, and that's my friend Mano back at home, whatever. But other than that, I've never sat and prayed with where I initiated it. Because I feel weird praying out loud and stuff like that. But it's just like, being around Markeece, our energies would just be so. It just would be such in sync. I could just like. It's just like you. It's like we would sit and pray, and it feel like you could feel the room fill up with fucking angels and good spirits and good energy. And I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I like, God could strike me down now. It's just something about this man, like, I cannot fucking shake, and I'm mad as a bitch. Like, he not even here, and I just got I'm full up with all this like, and it's just like, people like, oh, I feel like he's here with me, he's here with me. I need to, like, I need to know that he's here with me. I don't want to trick my mind like, oh, Markeece is with me, he's with me, he'll always be with me. No, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't, like, I need to know. I'm the type of person that I need to know, you know like, give me a sign. Like, the other day, the fucking lights was flickering and shit, and my cousin was like, oh, hell nah, da da da. I'm like, no, hell yeah, fucking, if you gotta burn, you gotta fucking throw the roof off this bitch to let me know you and this motherfucker. Do that. Like, sign me the fuck up. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle watching a video with him right now. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna make me cry, make me get emotional. I'm up. I'm too up right now. But I know as long as Cita's sleep, I need to try to get some sleep because y'all see her. She be on my fucking ass. She been on my ass. And that's what made another thing that I was saying in another video. What made me think like maybe, like kids get sense when certain shit is about to happen because anytime Markeece would come to the house, Cita would be on me even extra. Or maybe it could be like I said, she already knew that Markeece was my baby too, so she like, hell no, this nigga here, I'm gonna have to share, So I mean that could be it, but like she's still on my body, really like heavy, and I don't know. We had the theory that maybe I was pregnant or whatever. That's why she was doing certain shit, but I don't know. Maybe by some fucking miracle, oh my god, that would be fucking. I mean, it would be fucking awesome because I would always have Markeece with me. I would know for sure. I always got a piece of Markeece with me, like in the physical form. But, you know, uh, I pray to God like that would just, oh my God. I don't know if that's what I need in my life. That's what I want more than anything. But like I say, I can't control this shit. Obviously, God has this horror story written. um, I just, it'd be nice if I could have a few wins in it. Um, but yeah, I'm just hurting. I'm just hurting right now. I'm really, really sad. And I know this is a long video about nothing, but like I said, at the end of the day, once I'm gone and uh, all I'm gonna have left is what I put out here to the world, and I I rather it be my authentic, vulnerable self instead of hiding and then showing y'all when shit is good, but behind the scenes I'm crying and I'm going through all this other shit. Like I said, if I learned so much through Markeece, and I watched so many videos of him since he's passed, and I've learned so much even more about him. He's an amazing fucking skater. Why you never took me skating, nigga? Like, what the fuck? Like I said, we had so much shit we was supposed to do. Can't even do it now. Shit like that. Amazing fun. I know, you know what? He did tell me he could skate, but I just didn't know he could skate that good. You doing tricks and all this other extra shit and saw some merengue, my nigga, like, yeah, sit your ass down. Um, but yeah, I don't know. All I have is videos of Markeece and pictures. And if my contribution to the world is going to be through my YouTube or the fact that I ran track, I'm pretty sure it ain't that. Um, that definitely helped me build character and shit. But if at the end of the day, all I have to give the world is pictures, posts, videos, then I got some catching up to do. I want, I want, I want, I want to show the world who Asia is or who Asia was. Um, no matter how it looks, good or bad. You know, nobody might watch this whole fucking video. Right now it's at 84 minutes. But who knows whenever my time comes, my daughters might be fucking missing a fucking mom, and they want to know, they might be going through a rough time, and they might need somebody to talk to, and they, oh, I remember my mommy used to have a YouTube channel, and they pull up this fucking video and hear me talking, uh, telling them about my life, my pain, my grief, showing them the good shit, the bad shit, the hard shit, you know, letting them know that you are human, you know. And if this is all I can do, then I might as well do it, you know. Like I said, this was my plan anyway, and Markeece was really good at this social media stuff, really good at entertaining people, an amazing person, amazing actress and stuff like that. And like I said, this he spoke confidence in me about doing this stuff, even though I poured like, oh, Markeece, you should do this, you should do this, you do it, even though I wanted it for my, you know, I want it for myself too, but he just seemed more confident doing it. So I'm like, okay, well, let's keep pushing him to do it, because I know he gonna rub off on me. And that's exactly, you know, what happened. My man is doing all this stuff, and it's getting me excited, getting me motivated. We prepping for skits. He filmed 2 skits at the house. What, a week, was it last week? He filmed 2 skits in the house, and then he did 1 skit with Gracious. You know, shit like that. Like, we was really ready, y'all. Like, I need to find that video. I need to ask this homeboy for that video. Just did a skit with Gracious the other day. Um, and yeah, you know, I just want my man to live through me, you know. So I wanna do more things that, you know, we were both interested in, and I want to carry his confidence with me. I want to, you know, I want to carry his charisma with me. Um, because like I said, me and him were so much more alike, but Markeece was stronger than me, and Markeece was definitely way more confident than me, and always tried to pour his confidence into me no matter what. So I'm gonna, you know, try to take that with me, and, you know, I guess in those moments where I'm feeling weak and stuff like that, then I guess, you know, I know Markeece is with me. I know Markeece is with me. You know, and I execute and get it done. But that's, you know, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling motivated. That's what I want to do. I want to, you know, I want him to live through me, you know. I want to get, you know, get those roles, and act my ass off, because that's what Markeece was doing. That's what Markeece would do. And that's what it was. I'm telling you, like, niggas was out here. We was gonna win Grammys. We was gonna be the next YouTube couple stars, the goals, the next everything, uh, everything. And I just was so excited for my future with him. Like, you guys would have loved him. You guys would have loved him. You guys would have loved everything about him. He's such a beautiful person. And like I said, that was one fine ass motherfucker. That nigga was fine as a bitch. Like, ugh. Telling you, I used to tell him, like, bro, it's just so hard to believe that somebody that looks so good, and just everything about, what even, like, pay attention to somebody like me. And he like, what? Do you not see how you look? Do you not see how beautiful you are? And I used to be like, ugh. But yeah, I just really wish, like, I was able to share him with y'all. But I guess that's not what it was meant to be. I guess it was supposed to be my little experience, my little thing, my own selfish moment. I kept something to myself for once, and I guess, like I said, instead of him, I just gotta just show y'all who he was through me. That's what I guess I gotta do now. I just wish I could just be laying with my nigga right now. Oh. All right. I just spoke this black. And, oh, Gracious wanted some cereal. All right, well, I guess I'll catch you guys. I'll say tomorrow, because I haven't slept yet. It's daytime. Oh, Gracious is wide awake. What kind of cereal you want, babe? Honey Nut Cheerio? Oh, they got Cinnamon Toast Crunch too? Honey Nut Cheerios?
Maybe
Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Dang, he bought these nasty ass kinds of cereal. These fucking Very Berry Cheerios, and his fucking Blueberry Cheerios. Then he got this fucking blueberry fucking cream cheese. Like, you just farted?
Excuse me.
Man, we was farting on Markeece?
Sorry, don't.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm apologize.
You sorry for farting on Markeece? I'm not. Fart on it again. Fart on Markeece. He said, what the hell? You're disgusting like your mother. You're disgusting. You're disgusting like your mother. Yeah, she get it from her mama. But alright, I appreciate you guys. Just, I don't know. Keep me in your prayers. I pray that somebody builds a time machine so I can go see my nigga, meet my nigga, stop whatever was about to happen, stop it from happening. I just miss him so much. Feeling a lot of regret, a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts. And I just want my mind to, stop. Maybe I'll just play my song, the song he had for me before he left. And I'll play that song. What's it called? I don't even. Oh, Black Gold. Yeah, 90 minutes, an hour and a half of me just venting and talking and just getting my thoughts out. And it feels good. I feel like when I go to bed, when I finally do go to sleep, here, babe, get a big spoon. Don't get the little spoon. Do it again. Yo, this girl is so silly. I love you. So we miss you, Markeece.
We miss you, Markeece.
Do you miss Markeece for real?
Mm-hmm.
A lot or a little?
You hope this.
No, leave it.
You guys missed us.
I said, do you miss Markeece?
So I'm watching something.
I said, do you miss Markeece, girl?
I do.
A lot or a little?
A lot.
She doesn't. I don't think she really understands what's going on either. But that's okay. I don't need her to. She's still a baby. She still needs folk. Can you turn that down a little bit, please? What's the arrow? 72. You think if I put it on when it's supposed to be, my nigga will come to the house? I should text him and ask him when he coming home, right? I'm officially off my fucking rockers. I'm still is that crazy? I'm still texting him. I don't give up. I don't care what none of y'all fucking say. I'm still texting him. I'm gonna handle this how I need to handle it. I'm gonna handle it. I'm still smelling. I'm still smelling his face mask. I'm still smelling his fucking sweaty ass beaters and his dirty socks and his dirty pants and his drawers. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm still fucking putting my mouth on his. I'm still putting my fucking mouth on his fucking blacks. Because that's how his fucking mouth tastes. Just like that. Just like this fucking wood tip. And these was his. Them was his wood tips. And now all I'm smoking is wood tips. Because that's what my nigga would like. Am I crazy? No, I'm in love. I'm in love and my love ain't here. What do I do without you, baby? But yeah, I just, Markeece left such an impact, and I don't think he understands, and I'm going to do my part to show the world who he was, like I said, through me and through this music and his videos and anything else I can get my fucking hands on about Markeece. I'm gonna fucking shove him down y'all fucking throat. Okay? Okay. I just got a thing that says 1 year ago today. Look back at September 4th. Kids were sleeping. But I guess that's it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you watch this video all the way to this point, you must have been really going through something, or you must really love me, and you really care about me, or you give a fuck about what I gotta say. If That's awesome. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate all of that because I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take for me to pass away for somebody to actually give a fuck to watch all 95 minutes of a video. And I'm okay with that because that's what I can do now. I can watch 2 hour videos of my baby and I can feel like I'm with him. So maybe y'all can watch this and feel like you guys actually sat and had a conversation with me 40 years, 50 years from now. Whenever my time is, you know? Like, damn, I want to sit and talk to my mama. Let's see what the fuck she talk about today. Oh, she rambling about some dumb shit, but let me just listen anyway. Yeah, do that. Listen, because I ain't never going to say nothing wrong. I might sound a little bit crazy, but it'll make sense. Eventually, it's going to make sense one day. Right now, I'm going to shut up. And I'm probably going to put on a different YouTuber and let something play. And I'm going to smoke my black. I'm going to pray. I'm going to think about my man. And I'm going to leave y'all to y'all. Okay? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being supportive and allowing me to be transparent um, and just talk about whatever. Because, like I said, I don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know what the future holds. I can plan shit all I fucking want, but at the end of the day, God has the last say so, and life is a fucking gag gift. It's a gift, but it's definitely a gag. The gag is, bitch. I do what I want, and you gotta just adjust to the dumb shit. And that's some bullshit. Let me light my black first before I hang up on y'all. Before I hang up on y'all. You feel me? You hear me? Let me put this toy up here. 96. I might as well make it to 100 minutes, right? Might as well. Light the black. Just to remind myself how good it is. I'll play my song. And I know you're not gonna talk, 'cause I'm getting ahead of myself. I get scared when we're not, 'cause I'm scared you're with somebody else. And he got his fucking YouTube signed in on my fucking TV. So that's awesome. I get to see all the shit that he has on his YouTube that he doesn't even have on wait, what's this? Oh, I can't right now. Don't be I love you. Make it last forever and ever. This is a song dedicated to me. Caught in a world, gonna bring you this all realities. Can't you see? Oh, no. I don't know all the words yet. You might open up and have to loving be where I'm supposed to be. And it's right here with you. And it's his lighter. Kindness for weakness, 'cause I'm strong as you, stronger than you'll ever be. The end, to call my friend, whenever you need me, I'll be right here. Loyalty, honesty, I'll never let go. Bro, this song is so beautiful. It's just like he didn't even know that he was about to go, but it's just like, how do you leave me with this song? Like, that shit is so crazy. In a world so brand new, with no relatives. I pray I meet him again to see what you want, son. Open up your heart, open up your heart. This special loving, who would I be? Where I'm supposed to be, and that's right here with you. They got this fucking. They have it on here loop for an hour. Lit. Kindness for weakness. Cause I'm strong as you. Stronger than you'll ever be. Oh, no, the end. Someone to call my friend. Whenever you need me, I'll be right here. With honesty, trust and honesty. I'll never let go. I swear to God I won't. My forever. My this shit is that's my forever. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all. I was about to be with this nigga forever. Old, wrinkly, crusty ass bitch. Who would have been right here? Markeece, sweaty ass. I'm telling you, y'all don't understand. I've never. And when I love hard, you know. And I, like I said, I've been in situations where I stayed past when I was supposed to, but I'm telling you, this shit was different. When you got somebody that love you in spite of, that's loyal, that's willing to drop everything, fuck it, like let's work through our demons together. That's a different type of love. That's a different type of loyalty. And I'm telling you, bro, I literally hit fucking jackpot fucking with this nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they don't make niggas like that. I'm here with you. Swear to God, I hit the jackpot with that nigga, bro. Swear to God, I hit the jackpot with that nigga. We was about to, oh, man. Kindness for weakness. Cause I'm strong as you. Stronger than you'll ever be. Loyal to the end. Someone to call my friend. Whenever you need me, I'll be right here. Loyalty, trust and honesty. Hey, I'll never let go. Swear to God, I love you, Markeece. I miss you. What the fuck, my nigga? Pull up so I can punch you in your shit, bro. You promised and you lied. You never supposed to leave me. That's what you said. You promised. It's the promise we made and you left me. What the fuck? Now, let me stop. But not dead ass. He better hope I don't see him in a dream because it's on sight. Swear to God, bro. What? You want to pull up? Open up your heart. Let the shine. Let love in. I'm telling you, it's all about letting love in. I'm telling you. Whenever, whenever, like I said, I just pray. We are bodies, we are spirits in a body. His body is dead, but his spirit is alive. I need that spirit in my life. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard me. I said we are spirits in a body. The body is gone, the spirit is still alive. I need that spirit in my life. It's like how do I get that spirit in my life? I need that. Wanna call my friend whenever you need me. I'll be right here. See, trust and honesty. I'll never let go. All right.